Alright, I have to make another corsa video because I really want to add a radio because I miss having a radio. I will not be able to film the entire process of fitting a radio here because I don't have a tripod or anything, but I will pause the video and I will show you the finished product. So let's go. Alright, so I fitted a radio. It's this beautiful, what is it, Nyko ZX45. It's really reliable. It works at the push of the power button. Maybe I have to turn. Alright, this piece of shit doesn't work. So, yeah, this is kind of a failed video. But I'm probably still gonna post it. What the hell? My corsa changed colors. I was only joking. I've sold the blue corsa and I bought a red one because I like the color red. Why can't I stop lying? The blue corsa is still over there. This is what was supposed to be a parts car, but it arrived yesterday and I kind of fell in love with it. I don't have the space or the time or probably even the skills to repair this corsa, but I will try to sell it on just because I believe it deserves another lease of life. And I would be quite sad if I scrapped it. Now, there is a few problems with this. First one is, the first one you notice is this door, it doesn't work. You can't open it from the inside, you can't open it from the outside. Then the second thing that comes to mind is a lot of just random rust holes. This is actually pretty usual for Corsas and Novas to rust at the underside of the door. And this one isn't too bad. I haven't seen the inside yet, but this is certainly still repairable. Then the sills, they have been welded, not really too well, but it is solid at least. Of course, rear wheel arches, they always go. Inner wheel arch is a bit... Oh, that wasn't the plan. There's a million of tiny spiders here. And I know I do not live in Australia, that's really weird. There's more tiny spiders. Okay. This car is currently the spider car. It does match the color of Spider-Man, half. I would need to paint it blue half. Then, when you come over to this side, which the door actually works, but it sometimes gets stuck. I don't know if I can... It's only if you open it from the inside. Okay, it doesn't want to show it, but then you can see this rust hole, which is also pretty usual in Corsas and Novas, the underside of the front wing. Then we come over here This hasn't rusted through. This can easily just be brushed off and painted over. So that's good. There's, I don't know if you can see it, a little rust hole over there. Which, it is a piece of flat metal, so it probably could be repaired pretty easily. Then sills on this side. These haven't been replaced, but they are going. Rear wheel arch. This one isn't as bad as the other side. It only has a few rust bubble spots, but it's still pretty grim. Now, and I go inside, grab the key. It's a fake one, and weirdly enough, the original key doesn't work on the boot lock, but this one does. But this one also works on the key cylinder in the car. So yeah, it's a special one, this one. Needs a little care. Now, the other rust I've noticed, but I know you can get a repair panel for this, is in here. This is also pretty grim. I don't think you even need a repair panel for it even. Probably just patch this over and put some anti-rust on this, and then it will probably be fine again. Now, the previous owner told me this was sitting for, I have to think, since I believe 2019? 2019, yes. So, it has this awesome Bose surround sound system, which for anti-theft, it easily comes out. You can take it with you. Look at the quality wiring loom. First that back in. And it even has a speaker, which is not attached. It is attached to the radio, which doesn't work, but this isn't bolted down or anything, so when you start the car, you hear some peculiar noises. Now, some people always say, well, 40,000 kilometers, that must be 240,000 kilometers, but I actually believe this has 40,000 kilometers. The steering wheel, which has been replaced, this is an A3 steering wheel, and it's supposed to be an A2 steering wheel like in mine, but I don't think it was that old when it got replaced. It still looks remarkably fine. It still has a pattern on it, and I don't know what I think about the steering wheel. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. I would have rather seen like a cadet steering wheel in here. But then we come down to the gear knob, which also still looks mighty fine. It's been cracked from the sun and from years of use, but it doesn't look like mine. Mine is all worn smooth, so mine has 180,000 kilometers. But yeah. Now, what I am going to show you, I was really surprised about this when I first. Well, I have to climb over because the thing doesn't work anymore. What I was really surprised about, it hasn't started since 2019, but look at this. I feel like it runs better than mine, actually, and that's why I also believe this has 40,000 kilometers. And this is the sound that I was talking about. I'll do it now. That rattly sound, that's the speaker. For the person who buys this, the clutch is a little iffy. It doesn't engage quite fast. Oh, it's not in here also. Or rather, it engages too wildly. And yesterday I got it stuck. So for the person who buys this, it has to be replaced. But then there has to be some other work done. It's not too major, in my opinion. So yeah, it's absolutely filthy inside here. Look at this. The previous owners' grandkids have been playing in this, and yeah, they left a real mess. There's a bolt in it for when you miss a bolt, which probably happens on a lot of courses. I have to climb back over. Can I put the seat? No. Okay, it's stuck. What I am going to do is take these mirrors, put them on mine, because mine are rattly and broken. But take these seats and put them in mine, because they're original Corsa A seats, and they match my interior, and I really like the original look of the seats. I also quite like the Corsa B sport seats that are in my Corsa, but I like the originals more. So yeah, that's the other awesome thing. The sills, the inner sills on the inside of the car, they look spotless. On the underside of the doors, they look spotless too. Only this corner is a bit, but mine, I'll show you. See, mine have been repaired. Here also, they all of them have that. My front wings have been replaced. My this door is still original, but of course, for the people living in the UK, we drive on the other side of the road, and this side is usually where the puddles are and all the dirty roadside muck is laying. So this side is most of the times worse than this side. That's why this side is still mostly original. And I believe it reflects that on this Corsa, because you see the bottom of the wing is still fine. It's only that door that's rusted. I always do that. I still want to open that door, but you see the inner sills look mighty fine. Of course, they always rust somewhere. They always do that. But yeah, this side is a bit worse, but it's still not terrible in my opinion. So I'm gonna take the parts that I need of it, and I'm going to probably sell this on so it can have a new owner. This, I call this black eye because somewhere from the early beginnings of Opel to around in about 1997, when the last Astra Mark III with the glass headlights was nearing the end of its production, the seals, they start leaking, and certainly after they sit long, they're and of course the condensation can be burned away from the lights being used. They start fading away on the inside. But I could also just call this what do they call it? You know, like the difference between normal Vectra headlights and Vectra GTS headlights, that I could call it that. Just darkened headlights. Darkened headlight, because that one doesn't have it. But for the rest, wait, I'll show you the engine. The engine needs a bit of a... the dashboard is broken, so I can't... For the rest, I think I know it's on this side by now. For the rest, it's leaking a lot of oil. And I haven't checked the oil on this, so I'm not gonna start it too much. But it does look remarkably fine under here. There's a little tiny rust spot over there, and then, oh, damn, that slipped out of my hands. I'm gonna try and reopen it. I'm very sorry for this small intermission. Yes. Alright. Maybe I should just prop it up for now. Voila. Now it hopefully can't fall on my fingers. Another spider's nest in there. Do these wipers work? I've not seen that on mine. But anyway, this is a Vectra battery, so that's why I have it covered up, because maybe it touches somewhere and then I have a burned out corsa shell. But underneath the, what do you call it, the battery tray, it's rust free basically. So that's what made me think of giving this another lease of life. I'll do a little extra. I'll hold the camera this way. That's the wipers. You see, it starts, turn of the key. It's remarkable, really, that this abandoned little Corsa still starts. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and putting it on various car buying sites and Facebook Marketplace, because you never know. But I will come back to you when it's either sold or being sold, or when I'm taking half the interior out of it and swapping it with mine. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you liked it.